Tim, let's say you're advising a telco and the telco's turning to you and they're saying, Tim, how do I ensure that I don't miss the boat on Agentics in 2025? What would your advice be?
I think for 2025, it would be around constantly scanning the horizon. Try PoCs, proof of concepts, use different models, see what benefits they deliver, only in small tasks, small, quick tasks. Fail fast as well. Don't make massive investments in a technology without doing, PoCs and growing it once you start seeing the benefits coming through. You need to have very strong data governance. You need to be able to build trust, both in the tools that you're using and also your customers' trust of you. Security has to come first. I think looking slightly further ahead, if I was going to look sort of 5 to 10 years ahead, I think where we're going to end up is having an AI layer that orchestrates not only agentic processes without any algorithms, but also the interaction with backend systems. I think that's ultimately where we're going to get to, this big AI layer, but that is some way off. And I think what's important is to have that as a vision, but understand how you're going to get there. So you're going to see, automations proliferate. You're going to see more citizen developments coming out. You're going to see multiple vendors in use. And the question is how you deal with all of that, plus the agentic automation, and govern it in such a way that you have control. So there's a growing need for BPM, business process management tools and orchestration tools that can interact with the different forms of automation and the back-end systems, whilst at the same time monitoring automations and ensuring that they're running effectively. So I think there's this halfway house that's going to come whilst, automation proliferation is growing, but we're not yet at this final AI platform stage. And you're going to see a convergence of a number of different vendors here. You're going to see the RPA vendors like UiPath, Blue Prism, etc. But you're also going to see BPM vendors like Pega and Appian all trying to get in on this same space. And nobody is doing both of those things well at the moment. So the whole orchestration and governance piece is going to be absolutely key. So yes, run your proof of concepts, play with different forms of AI, keep scanning the horizon, expand on those that deliver benefits, but at the same time, start to think about how you build those into a governance model and orchestration model that manages them effectively.
Awesome. Dr. Basit, I know you've got something to say here.
The discussion really, I think, is not about agentics. It's about the adoption of AI. And there's a need to adopt what we call an AI framework. And I want to actually discuss this at some length because still within the market, there's a misunderstanding of, or a lack of clarity on the nature of AI. And as a technology, it's very different to the technologies that have come through in the past. Here, we've got AI that's actually sitting in a different step, or a different place, which is helping us in our cognitive abilities. And therefore, when AI sits there, it cannot be treated in the same way our previous technologies were treated. You can't just adopt it, plug and play and make sure it'll work. And so it's important to look carefully about what is the framework under which AI will operate.